So now that you've registered a domain name that you want to use based on the training within this course, it's now time to create a website, and that gives us an asset that we can then list to sell. So when it comes to building the actual website itself, the easiest and fastest way to do this is to use WordPress. This is a free content platform that is available on the majority of website hosts, and it's free to install, free to use. All you need to use it is a hosting account. If you don't have one already, there are many good hosts you can use, such as Bluehost, HostGator, HostMonster. They all pretty much do the same thing, and for approximately $9–10 a month, you can host unlimited websites on these hosting accounts. So you only need one hosting account. So once you've actually registered your domain name, you will then point the domain name to the web host, and full instructions of doing that, if you don't know how to do it, will be provided by your web host. Okay. And also installing WordPress itself will be different for all the hosts. Some use different scripts to do it. So once you've got your hosting account, and they will be able to tell you how to install WordPress. It goes beyond, unfortunately, due to the number of web hosts out there, it could easily be different for each one. So the easiest way to do it is to just look inside your web host's frequently asked questions, and they will certainly be able to provide instructions and help on installing WordPress. So once you've actually got it installed, there's two things we need to do. We need to make it look nice and professional, and we need to add some content and some good images. So if we head over to, this is the WordPress installation for the Glamzy.com example that we're using in this training, and this is the dashboard. So when you come and log in to your WordPress, this is what you'll see. What we need to do, the first thing, is we need to make it look nice. To do this, we use a WordPress theme, and there's thousands and thousands of them available for free. You can just import them, click the button to activate, and it will change the appearance of how the front end of your website looks. So within WordPress itself, if we head over to Appearance and go to Themes, as we can see, the one I'm using on this site is called C-Note, and it will automatically come with pre-installed standard WordPress themes. These probably aren't going to be the best ones for you to use because they look quite plain. So if we click on Add New, what you can then do is you can scroll through popular themes at the moment, the latest themes that have just been added, and you can also search via keywords. So let's say you're installing a site about dogs, just search for dog or dogs or pets, and it will bring up related ones that you can use. And all you would do is you just install the ones you want to use and then click activate, and that will then install that theme, and you've got a nice looking theme available to sell. Once you've done the theme, it's now time to add some content to the site. So to do this, if we go into posts, as we can see, these are the articles that I've got installed on the site. So there's 6 of them. You don't need that many. It's only a demo really for the buyer to see what the site will actually look like. To add the post, just click Add New and fill in the information, the title and the article itself. Now to get the actual articles, to save you writing them yourself, you can go to a site called easyinarticles.com, where you can search through thousands and thousands of articles in lots of different categories, and all you would do is download these articles and paste them into your WordPress post. So if you click Add Post, let's say I wanted to create an article like I did for this one. Fashion tips for men is the article I want to create. So I'd come over to Easy Articles, I'd type in a search for fashion tips for men, and I click search, and it will bring up various ones that I can use. So if we click on this one, and all we need to do now is just copy all this, and then we'd head over to WordPress, we'd click add new, we'd add a title for the article, which in this case would be fashion tips for men, and we just paste in the article itself. So if we go into edit this one, here we can see the title is fashion tips for men, and there's two options within WordPress for adding content. There's a visual tab and a text tab. The one we want is the text tab, which is what this one is. So what we would do, this would be empty. We would right click, paste, and that will paste in the article we've just copied from Easy Articles. One important thing to make sure is you're leaving a link to the source of the article, which is at the bottom here. And that basically means you're allowed to use the article to put it on your own website because you've given credit to the person who's actually created this. And that's the whole purpose of Easy Articles. That's what it's designed to do. So you would continue adding content to the site. Like I say, you don't need many articles, 4, 5, 6. You can just get them from Easy Articles in a few minutes, paste them into your WordPress, and then your site will look nice because you've installed a theme and you've added, let's say, 6 articles onto the site. To make it look even better, you can add images. And to get these images for free, you can use a site like pixabay.com, where you can just type in what you're looking for. So let's say this one was an article about how to wear red. So you would type in red clothing, red jumper, red clothes, those type of searches, and you'll get a wide range of images that you can just download and then re-upload to your WordPress, and they will show, depending on the theme, they will show on the home page or within the article itself, depending where you put them. So that is basically how to turn the domain name that you've purchased for $10 to $12 into a nice looking site, looks professional, filled with content, and you now have an asset that you can list for sale, which will be the next step.